do it the long way. Why? We gotta do it the long way.
That's fine.
That's trash.
That's fine. Oh, use this.
That'll work.
There it is.
Is it gonna work?
People already in here?
Greetings, wonderful well-beings. I can't even tell. No. I'm keywellness. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to keywellness. I have a special guest here today. What's good? I can't see. I'm not even going to be able to read the messages from that far. So, yeah, we're just going to talk. We ain't really going to be reading comments because it's far. We're trying to get the whole thing. But we got our little dinner set up here. But this is my special guest here, the beautiful. Introduce yourself.
Peace, everyone. My name is Naya. I go by Naya. And I am the creator and chef of Society is Trippin. I'm based out in Atlanta, but I'm global. Anyways, I specialize in healthy eating that still tastes delicious and still flavorful. I myself am on a fitness, wellness, health journey. So I just want to share that with everyone that I know. And sometimes I drink a little wine, you know, but wine is vegan. But no, yeah, it's great. It is.
I said, hell yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. We got our little feast set up, you know, got our little salad, got some sauces, you know, feel me, got a little sauce, got our plates.
We got some quinoa, we got chickpea fritters, which was my first time making, and then fried green tomatoes, which I love. I was never really a tomato fan, but fried green tomatoes, it's stuff that be hitting different. It just be hitting different.
And we got the wine.
Oh, yes.
Yes, ma'am. And we're just going to be talking. We're just going to chop it up, you know, have a little chat. And hopefully the camera can hear us. But it's kind of far. But yeah, we're just going to eat. I guess it's the mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah, we're just going to be eating. And like I said, we can't really read the comments. They're kind of far unless I get closer. But shout out to y'all. Peace. Appreciate y'all for coming through if you're watching this. And yeah, so how you been doing?
I've been doing great. I have been hearing every day, all day, girl, you losing weight.
You have been doing what?
Hearing all day that I'm losing weight.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody keeps saying I'm losing weight, and I'm like, maybe. You know? Like,
you know you are.
No, I know I am. I have lost a lot of weight, but like I don't even notice it no more because I guess it's like when you just changing your lifestyle, you just changing how you eat, you changing everything. You just be shocked, like, wow, nothing fits, everything's falling off, all my clothes ain't feeling the same no more. And like we were talking about earlier, like I think we feel like we don't really know how to accept it because we're so used to being one way. We're so used to our old body, you know? So it's like when we start losing weight and we start shedding, we be like, don't look at me.
Yeah. So you don't be getting on the scale?
No, I don't get on the scale, and I think it's more like a numbers game. I will get on the scale maybe like in a couple months. I will step on the scale because I remember how much I weighed.
Did I just ask you that?
You didn't ask me that
because it was on my mind.
I had posted it before, so that's probably why you thought about it. Like I posted like I don't get on the scale or nothing, because I feel like numbers can be defeating. Because I know sometimes like you'll be like, I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds, and you'll be eating right. You'll be working out. You'll change everything. And you feel great. Then you step on a scale and you like, damn.
Especially if you've been trying to lose.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna step on the scale. I'm gonna just live it. And then I'm gonna step on the scale one day and be like, damn girl, you was this much and then you're not that no more.
That's the best, right? You ain't really gotta micromanage it. Exactly. You know you changing your lifestyle and it's gonna happen. You're gonna lose weight.
You don't gotta like put all that pressure into it.
Right.
And that's like, I feel like why some people don't lose weight either. Or don't really be on like a journey to lose weight because they feel like they don't want to get discouraged either. Like, man, I'll just stay where I'm at because I ain't trying to step on the scale and my feelings be hurt.
Thanks. So, you lost a lot of weight though. How much weight did you lose? Like since? No, but like since your overall journey.
Like, I used to wear a 20, 22.
Yeah.
Clothes size, I'm down to like a 16 dress size.
Oh, so you haven't weighed yourself since you lost all this weight? Oh, I thought you just haven't been on the scale. Like,
I went to a doctor,
okay.
and they told me, my weight, but it wasn't. And that's when I was like, you couldn't have to tell me that, cause it wasn't what I thought. So I was like, well, you could just kept that on the paper.
You thought you was what, more or less?
I thought I was less, but I was more.
Yeah.
But I also have to take into my height too, and that's another reason why I'm not stuck on the scales. Like, I'm tall, and your height adds weight to you. Yeah. So like an average woman, my age, 5'9", is supposed to weigh only like 180 pounds. And I know that because I was thinking about joining the Navy one time. And, they give you like the ratio of where your body should be. And I'm like, 180 for me? Well, damn, what would I look like at 180? Like, I was like, that number itself was discouraging. I was like, I ain't never gonna get an option on 180.
That damn you definitely are, first of all. Especially
Right.
changing your lifestyle.
Right.
You gonna start shedding that weight. It's gonna get like I already started. I've barely been working out and I've lost like 15 pounds in less than 2 months. So
I'm gonna step on the scale though. I'm gonna step on the scale and see what I was, because like I said, from when I went to my doctor a few months ago till now, I can just keep that in mind. Like, alright, bet.
And so what made you want to start cooking?
Yo, I've been cooking like for a long time. My grandfather used to make us get in the kitchen when we were younger. And like my cousins and stuff, they hated it. Like, it was a drag. They hated it. And I was the only one that I was like, I like this. So I stuck with it.
Yeah.
And then my granddad would cook, and I would voluntarily come downstairs.
It's cool to come out.
I would voluntarily come downstairs. And then, before you know it, he'd be like, go in there and cut up this, and go in there and shuck that corn, and go in there and start them greens, and it was just like voluntarily. And then before you know it, I would just go downstairs and just start doing it. I'd be like, what are you making for dinner? And he'll tell me. I just go down there and do it myself. Before you know it, I started making dinner. I started making all the dinner. Because it was so good. And I just always, like, I was that kid who came downstairs and asking, is food almost done? Is the food almost done? And then that made him like, yo, start cooking. Like, start helping. Aww.
Check it out. The business card.
I was really like, she about to pull out one of my cards. Girl.
Chef Naya, Society is Trippin. You feel me? And,
yes, ma'am.
Hopefully they see that.
She got my cards in her wallet.
Yes, gotta support.
Yes.
And when I first got back to Atlanta, this is the chef that I hit up. I seen her doing her thing, and I just wanted to support. First of all, I just want to support Black people that's doing their thing, and she's young, and I'm like, that's dope as fuck. And she was a part of, where I was going. I was like, let me buy what I bought, like a little meal deal.
You had the whole thing. You had egg rolls, goddamn rice, pilaf. You had vegetables. You had everything. Like, you was like, I had sent her like a menu of, like some of my favorites, like my customer favorite. She picked like 8 things on the menu. She was like, I want this and that and that and this, and I want a side of that. I want a side of this. And can you what about dessert? I was like.
She got the vegan and non-vegan options, so I definitely I wanted to try like vegan macaroni and like different vegan food.
Oh yeah, I made the vegan mac and cheese. Yep. I looked her up. She was like, I need all that.
And you're just so young. That's why. I mean, that's not the only reason it's inspiring, but that's one of the big reasons. Like you ain't playing. Even though like you might feel like you got a long way to go, you own your shit at a very young age, like for real. And you got a vision, even if it don't look how you want it to look yet all the way. You starting it. That's inspiring, and you doing it. Like a lot of people out here ain't making no moves.
Yo, it's so motivational to see like. I don't know if I'm the only person that feel like this, but like to see how other people view me, be more motivational than like anything, because. Like you said, like I'll get down to myself and be like, damn, I got drive, but I still gotta go to this job. Yeah, I got drive, but I still, be kind of get money here and there. Like, it's a matter of like sometimes everything just don't manifest every exact way how you want it.
Right.
But if you're being consistent,
Yeah.
and like Nip say, you lay a brick every day.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like you don't damn just wake up and everything be how you want it to be. It take time. So just to see that people see that is really dope. Cause I be like, damn, I need to move through, and I'm like, no, you good.
And you starting young, so by the time you got them almost my age, the work will be put in. I ain't old, but
you be thinking
I'm saying from your age to my age, what? I don't know how many years that is, but
nobody's thinking y'all old.
Huh?
You ain't old.
I'm 28.
Bro, that's not old.
It's not old, but I'm saying, what you got? How many years till you can reach there? You got 5. You got 5 years. Mm-hmm. Imagine if you already started your business. Mm-hmm. 5 years, you just keep laying them bricks. By my age, your ass gonna be goddamn on it. Mm-hmm. Like, just keep your eyes on the prize, and that's all that matters. You got the passion.
Right.
All it takes.
But my passion is like making sure people eat healthy. Like, cause a lot of people think that healthy food don't have flavor. Mm-hmm. Healthy food tastes funny. Healthy food tastes like cardboard or some shit.
Especially vegan food. People be thinking that shit nasty.
They be like, bro, you ain't got no chicken. And you know what? I can't even front, because before I went vegan, before I even started eating vegan food, I was that person. I was like, vegan. Vegan.
Soldier boy.
Right. Vegan. Like, vegan? Hell no. You couldn't tell me nothing. I love some chicken. I love some steaks. Mm-hmm. Girl. I love steak. I love me some steak, especially when you cooked it like medium rare. I love me some steak. So
did you start losing weight before or after you made the transition of like
definitely
healthy?
Okay. Definitely after. Because I would work out and I would hit the gym, but I would still eat the same. And I was wondering why I wasn't getting no results.
Do you still eat chicken sometimes?
I've been vegan this whole month.
Oh, okay.
I ain't been eating chicken this whole month. Mm-hmm. But before, like last year, mm-hmm. Besides the other time we were talking about, but like, last year, like last year I was vegan for like 6 months. But that's what really had like started the weight loss journey. It's when I went vegan for 6 months last year. And I was working at the warehouse at the time too. Mm-hmm. So I was like working out, and I was going to the gym. So I was working out 2 times, and I was eating vegan food. So that was like when I really started shedding weight, and I was like, damn, like going vegan really makes a difference.
And it's definitely a journey though. You might think, I'm about to be perfect,
mm-hmm.
and then you slip up and go back to them.
And that's exactly how it happened. That's exactly how it happened. I was vegan, and then one of my friends was like, oh, we got some lemon pepper wings. And I was like, damn. And they hit
you with the wings in Atlanta?
Yeah.
You know that's Atlanta people weakness. The lemon pepper wings?
Girl, those 6 months went down the drain. Yeah. I was like, fuck it. I'm just like eating chicken again. Like that. I was like, I'm gonna eat chicken and fish. So I was eating chicken and fish. Yeah. And then I was realizing like, damn, like even as eating chicken and fish, like that's no different. Like it's still raised the same way. It's still slaughtered the same way. It still got all the goddamn antibiotics. They still filling it with stuff and steroids. Like it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. And it's like the only way you're gonna really get the best meat there is, you can go to the farmer's market or you can go that shit yourself. Mm-hmm. And if I have to go out there and raise some chickens myself, I'm not eating chicken every day. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And like we think about,
nobody ain't willing to go out there and kill a chicken
every night, bro. You're not gonna kill no chicken every night. Like,
every night.
Period. Or every other night. You're not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
But you can go out to the garden and pick some
now I'll pick my fruit every day.
Vegetables or fruit, yeah.
I'll pick that every night. But some got a chicken? Nah, that's emotional. That's a whole emotional process. And like that just made me really think about it. And you know what's crazy? When I went vegan, my mom started eating vegan too because I did most of the cooking. Yeah. When she found out that I knew how to cook, she stopped. She was like, oh, right, well, I'm done. Like, she stopped cooking.
I done raised you.
Yeah, I done raised you. She stopped cooking, and she was literally like, so what's for dinner? She would eat, like, vegan spaghetti. Yeah, she would eat all that I made. Mm-hmm. It was funny.
I'll probably get into that lifestyle.
And now she be like, I don't even need meat with every meal. She's not vegan, but she realized she don't need it with every meal.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. I've been on and off, but I feel like I'm eating healthier than I ever ate before. Because especially with that, just trying to do more alkaline, and I'm trying to stay away from wheat. I definitely ain't trying to fuck with dairy. Wheat, that's really it. Of course, meat. I ain't fucking with meat. I don't need it.
I love me some
dairy,
potatoes.
Potatoes. That's another thing I'm trying to stay away from.
I haven't had potatoes in a minute, but they're so good. I'm like, man, if
had them fried last week, but they wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it because, son, that mucus. Like I was telling you with that queso cheese, like that mucus, bruh, you could clear your system completely out of mucus. You can do detox. You can drink your elderberries.
Right when you eat that shit.
You can eat one piece.
Right.
And the next day you like,
your body done detox and it's like, what the fuck is this?
You didn't even sleep properly.
That's what happened to me. I've been eating so good, then ate that bullshit. And my body, it's like you can hear your body talking better when you done cleansed it out. You hear what it likes. You really get to hear what it likes. And after that, it's like, how can you start?
How can you go back?
Yeah, how can you not listen to your body at this point? You know you ain't supposed to be eating that shit. Like, and I don't need it. It'd be like, I'm still, I've had I said food addiction for a while, so
hell yeah.
I know that it's just like any other drug. You do it because you're trying to, run away from, cope, run away from emotions or stress or whatever.
But especially in the black community, oh my God, like you go to your grandma's house, she be like, you ain't eat. What? She go in there and cook you some collard greens, mac and cheese, fried chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, pork chop, ham hock. You be like, Grandma, damn.
I go, thank you, Grandma. My grandma, goddamn it.
You be grateful, but then you like, yo, because that's how
you ain't like yo until you figure it out. But back then you was like, I fucking loved you, Grandma.
Exactly. But then you think about it, like when you start learning and when you start understanding stuff, you be like, damn, that's how y'all cope, was liquor, food, and cigarettes and sex. Like that's how y'all cope. Drugs, and nobody took the time to be like, hold on. Exactly. Why do we feel this way?
And we about to hit y'all with the astrology. We're the Pluto and Scorpio generation. I think you in it too. I think 1996. Yeah, 96. Oh shit, you might be
Aquarius.
Not Aquarius. Oh, what's that? Sagittarius. But it's the generation. It's like, I think it ends in 95 though. I think.
Millennial.
It's the millennials. Yeah. Oh, basically the millennials are Pluto and Scorpio generation, and
I'm a millennial.
Yeah, I would say you are too, but it's a different. According to astrology, it's like a different generation.
I gotta look that up.
But yeah, they have it. You should look up Pluto and Sagittarius and like it's y'all overall like generation of what y'all here to bring. And Pluto and Scorpio is like here to like basically uncover the darkness and the truths that the previous generation didn't want to deal with, like they didn't want to deal with why they had to go cope with drugs and all this shit. Our generation, we have to deal with it. We have to find out what's really going on beneath the surface. That's what Pluto is all about, like, and transform. And then Sagittarius, which is you, I know a little bit. Pluto and Sagittarius, y'all more like this Pluto, we go underneath to find the truth. But y'all go out. Y'all like go explore. Pluto and Sagittarius go out to explore and find the truth, like discover it.
That could be why my ass want to go to India so bad for a yoga retreat. I do. Like, that's one thing I really want to do is like go to a yoga retreat, or not even like, I don't gotta even be a yoga retreat, but I just want to go and like go to different parts of the world and like really understand what is this, like what is happening, like why do my people feel this way?
Right.
Because
travel and see what other cultures doing.
And I know like in India or like in really anywhere but America, they don't eat as much as we do, man. We eat. We was just talking about this earlier, like, yo, why is it something like we gotta eat 3 times a day? If you don't eat 3 times a day, then you're malnourished.
That's crazy.
That's not true.
And now look at how we eat.
This is our first meal of the day.
Yeah. And now seeing, us on our healthy shit now, and like seeing how little we actually have to eat to sustain, and we just need the correct nutrients, but we don't need all that food. And it's crazy how we used to eat so much back in the day. We ain't need it.
Bro, This plate right here, I would have this small plate. I would have went back like 2 times. I would have went back. I would have went back. Ain't no way.
You remember them heavy ass meals? We used to go back for seconds and all.
How do you go for seconds with collard greens, mac and cheese, 2 pieces of chicken, 2 pieces of chicken, some bread, some rice, some goddamn what else? A little.
Did you say macaroni?
I said
macaroni, collard greens,
and
cornbread, dressing. The turkey, ham,
the collard greens had meat in them. Potato salad. The collard greens had meat in it, so we had like 3 meats.
Right.
We went back for seconds, for thirds, and then we had dessert.
And then dessert.
Like, who made banana pudding?
Had a cake and a pie.
And a banana pudding.
All of it on one tray. I'm about to go in.
Why we be happy?
That's art, and that's culture, and that's what's became culture.
Literally
in the community.
Literally.
Like, and something's not right about that.
And then everybody eat and go to sleep. Everybody to sleep watching the game.
And it's tradition, so everybody like, yeah, it's just tradition. It's just what family do, you know. But like, it is a change coming, you know.
Let me think about last year Thanksgiving.
You got some salad?
Not yet. I'm about to eat some.
Cause I'm trying to
I
wait for you. Nah, cause I want to
go for it, sis.
Okay.
Go for it. I should ate salad first. But I always got room for greens.
This salad busting.
See, even with the peppers, right?
Needs it.
See?
I don't know if
she
I
never had
the peppers.
You masked it very well. I wish we had some cucumber.
That romaine fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had raw bell peppers in my salad.
I love it. I put all kinds of stuff in my salad. Cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers. We got chia seeds. We got flax seeds.
Yes.
We're going to be real regular.
I need to start doing that, putting chia and flax seeds, because I know how beneficial
I'll give you some.
Where do you get yours?
Kroger.
Okay. And what, like they packaged already? Or, I mean.
I'll show you a second.
Is it an organic section?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I gotta go to that organic section. I'll give you some so you have some
all the time.
Mm-hmm. I have so much. I use that stuff for everything. And that's what I love about, like, when you start healing yourself with food and eating healthy foods, you realize that you don't only gotta eat it. You can put that shit in your hair. Flaxseed, I know you like over hair right now, right? But like
over it.
But like when you do want to start growing,
I still want a healthy scalp.
Oh yeah, so you can put the flaxseed gel, like take how I told you how to do the flaxseed gel, put that in your hair, moisturize with cloves and tea tree, like all that stuff. I had a little a bottle. I had a bottle, those little squirt bottles that you moisturize your scalp with. I boiled some flax seeds. I put 2 cloves in there. I put some rosemary. Cloves and rosemary stimulate your scalp. Yes, ma'am. They stimulate your scalp for repair and growth. So I put some rosemary and some cloves in there. I put some thyme, I put mint. Put peppermint oil. I put some cinnamon. I put a whole bunch of shit, flaxseed. And then I just moisturize my hair with that every day. Whenever I feel like I'm about to scratch, I be like, hold on, where my juices and berries? And I go ahead and hook it up.
And some people, you know, can call people crazy that's on a vegan move or on a trying to be natural, like, y'all doing too much, y'all extra. I don't care, I ain't on that move. But personally, something just calls me internally to do things like that, to experiment with natural things, to stop using things that are unnatural, pretty much, to stop using all these hygiene products, all the unnatural shampoos and different stuff. I can't explain it. Something tells me that I don't need to be putting that. Yeah, my spirit, like, I need to do some natural stuff. I need to start using natural products that, if they say you can't eat it, you shouldn't be putting on your body, your skin, because your skin absorbs.
The largest organ in your body is your skin.
Right.
So it's like people don't think about that.
Lymphatic system.
For real. People don't think about stuff like that. Right. Like one of my coworkers, I was telling her about, the thing. She's a hairstylist. So I was telling her about like just different hair products and stuff. And she was like, I ain't doing all of that. And I was like, bruh, you do hair. Why wouldn't you want your clients to have the healthiest hair they could possibly have through product? Right. I'm like, yeah, you do hair. Why don't you can branch off from, you can keep doing hair. But to make more money from doing hair, you make your own hair care products that are natural, that you made in your own kitchen. She was like, well, I ain't doing all of that. I'm like,
see, she probably don't see it.
no.
She probably don't see it. But there is a growth of demand.
Yes.
It's a demand coming for natural products.
Shit,
so
me.
you huh?
Shit, me.
For
I
real.
buy it.
Exactly. A lot of natural people are looking for, more natural products. So she probably so used to using whatever she using. Her clients don't care about natural, so she like, look, I'm just trying to get the money. I don't care about all that. Like, so.
Which I understand.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just bring you some, a little something. She's like, I'll see. But it's just like, it's a matter of like, some people just need to see it. They need to see how it could benefit them. They need to see how it's really not that hard. Like, if you can go in the kitchen and make you some food, you can go in the kitchen and
make the time.
You could be on Instagram.
Thanks.
You can make you some hair care products. Put that shit in the bottle, put a label on it, and sell it. It's the same thing. You already got people who trust you with their hair.
Deodorant, all that. Like.
I bought some natural deodorant from this one girl. Pure by Naya, if I plug her. Pure by Naya on Instagram, ANIYA. Ever since then, I never bought no deodorant from the store ever again, cause I never I sweat a lot.
And it works.
Yes, I sweat a lot. So like, when I would use like Dove and Secret whatever, I would have to consistently throughout the day, like 2 or 3 times, hit it up, so I wouldn't be, and this is spray. It just. And I'm good. I was good. So it's just like that natural stuff. It may sound like a lot, but that stuff be working, boy.
But yeah, hell yeah, it be like that. So why is society tripping though? That's one reason.
Hold on.
Society is tripping on Instagram. Her chef page. Society is tripping. IG, check it out.
Dang, I didn't even plug myself.
I just plugged it.
Thank you,
Plug
ma'am.
you in. I'm gonna put it in the description and all that.
Yeah, Society is tripping is SOCIETYISTRRPPIN. So tripping without the G.
Yeah.
But society is tripping because, like we was just talking about, like, we think that eating healthy or just being healthy takes so much.
And it really don't. It really don't. It just takes the mindset to change.
Be prepared.
That's it.
Like I was telling one of my friends who I stayed with before, like, yo, you want to eat healthy? You want to, like, she would go out and buy food. She would go here and buy this and buy that. And she was like, but I'm buying Chipotle, or I'm buying this, or I'm buying that. I'm like, yeah, it may not be McDonald's, or it may not be Burger King, so it's a step. I feel you. But you can make your own.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, like
people be like feeling like, even I felt like that. I be feeling like even when I was vegetarian, like I'm doing enough. But I'm extreme, so I'm gonna keep going. So I wanted to try veganism, and then when I tried veganism, okay, cool. Now I want to try alkaline veganism. Now I want to try raw vegan. Like, goddamn, I'm gonna be breatharian today.
I'm gonna just live off the breath.
I'm gonna live off the air, nigga.
I'm gonna live off the air and the sun.
That's it.
And the grass
and
and
the moon. And the moonlight. For real. I'm extreme like that, but I just want to try it. But even my spirit does say be as healthy as possible. But then my mind says, oh, you're doing good enough. You ain't gotta go all the way there. So I see how people be like, well, I'm doing better, so I ain't gotta be extreme and do all that. So,
but I'm like, sis, you can go buy Chipotle. What's that? $7, $8. Trust me, I used to eat Chipotle every day after school. Me and my friends, we would go get some rice bowls, put that salad dressing and that lime and a little Tabasco sauce on it every day after school. $8. 8 times 5.
I never got the hype with Chipotle.
It was
I don't think it's that good.
It was good, but it tastes different. But 8 times 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, that's not how you do it.
What?
5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's $40 in a week. You can take that $40 and go to Kroger, right? Did I do that right? 8 times 5 is 40, right? Yeah, cool. You can go.
I like it.
Hold on. You can go to Kroger or whatever grocery store you choose and buy you, if you eat meat, buy you a pack of chicken breasts, right? Or go to the farmer's market. Buy you some chicken breasts. Buy you some rice. Buy you some lettuce. Buy you some onions, bell peppers, jalapenos, corn, beans, whatever the hell they put in there. And make that shit yourself.
Yes.
And it's gonna cost you less than $40, and then you can eat it for lunch. You can eat it for dinner. You can eat you some chicken breast for lunch. I mean, for breakfast. However you want to do it. But it's like you don't have to spend that
and it's
money.
so much less.
And it's so much cheaper.
And I always prefer a home cooked meal
and
over
I guarantee
anything,
you
because it's
better.
always better. But some people can't cook, which I understand that you can't cook.
Go on YouTube. Hit me up. I will teach. If you hit me up, you call me.
Peace.
You said, hey, you called me. You don't know how to cook. This is what I've been like offering to some people who like they want to cook, but because some people like, yo, I would love to like shop with you, but I already cook. Like, I know how to cook at home, but I just want to cook healthier, right? Mm-hmm. So if you hit me up, I will literally send you a weekly list of what you need from the store. What's the best time to get it? I mean, what you need from the store, when to get it, because some people don't know how to pick vegetables and when it's fresh or not. So how to know if it's fresh or not. And then I will send you a list on how to prepare all of it. You guys send me $60. That ain't nothing. Yeah. Send me $60 on how to for a whole week. I will literally tell you everything that you need to do.
Just don't want it.
They
enough to even try to. Like Brittany just said, like sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes it got to be shoved in your face for you to actually see it and be like, oh, I need that. Like, you know? And then I feel like, why wait until your health is so bad to where you got to be at the hospital every day? Or to where, you can't get up, you can't walk, you can't move, you can't do these things. In my family, I've seen that in my family. My family not being able to move around how they want. My grandma got gout on her toes and shit because of how she eat. You know? And it's just like, take out that time. If grandma would have took out that time to be like, all right. When grandma cut out pork, I was so happy. When grandma was like, I stopped eating pork and red meat, I was so happy. Because my grandma, that's why your feet like that. That's good. That's why your body that's always a huge start. Red meat is a huge start. Especially for old people, they don't want to change. What? Yes. When grandma realized herself that the food that she was eating was not healthy, that's powerful. That is. That's powerful, and that's all people. Yeah, actually, a carrot, because I've heard many people say we all gonna die anyway. You done heard that one? Yeah, all day. We're gonna die anyway. Might as well eat what we want. Okay. I big Jackson too. And I do feel like different strokes for different folks. We all didn't come into this life on the same path. Right. Maybe you wasn't meant to live a healthy life. That is possible. I do believe that is possible. But for me personally, I just believe that this is something I'm supposed to do on my path, because it's just in my truth. It's my truth. Yeah. Bruh, I'm not I can't even sit here and judge. 5 years ago, I was eating a pork chop. Like what? Yeah. It's been about 8 years for me, but I was on it. 5 years ago, I was eating a pork chop, steak, bacon, pepperoni, pizza, all that shit. 5 years ago, bro, that was me. Maybe 6. I've been in Atlanta for 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like to other people, but I understand, like, yo, you gotta understand, like, it's more to just eating. It's more than like just eating what tastes good. Because you can eat what tastes good, but it's healthy. Right. Like, all this stuff that we eat right here, flavor. Even this sauce is sweet as hell. Oh. Even this sauce is sweet as hell. But it's agave, it's ginger, it's cayenne pepper, it's black pepper. That's it's all healthy. So you can eat this all day. Ain't no sugar in here. It's natural sweetener. So it's like, I don't be trying to force it on nobody. I be like, hey, I'm gonna just do what I do, and maybe by my example, you wanna do better. But I can't force anybody, and I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. Lead by example. On my I'm not perfect either, but I'm growing, and my growth is gonna be the example. That's all I can do. That's all you can do is lead by example. If you wanna change their life, then it will, and if not, it's not your responsibility. But you just be like, okay, right? Because I mean, they use that excuse. Some people have lived like my grandma, country, live in a country. She is really healthy and she's thriving, and she pretty much she don't eat like that. My grandma she is country actually. So she did have a garden. She was picking beans from the garden and all that. But some people some people be trying to put it, oh well, my granddaddy and my grandma ate whatever they wanted and they still alive, or they lived till they were 80, all that, try to make those
But
excuses.
times was different back then.
Times is different now, and they put more in the food now.
Yeah.
They're putting more in the food than they was back then. That's a big one.
And then more people was actually growing their foods. Like my grandparents lived in
my grandma too. Yeah.
What, Buckle, Alabama? If anybody in here know Buckle, Alabama, I'm shocked because nobody know what it is. Even people that live in Alabama, but you never heard of it, right? See, my people live there, and everybody, it's a town full of black people. Everybody got land and farms and crops. Everybody, and they still trade. They still be like, if I want to go for some corn and some greens, like they still trade and barter out there for crop. Like that's which is super dope. But like, yeah, it's different out there, so you can't compare that. Nice. And if you're going out there and killing you a goddamn goat, you're not doing that shit every night, right? You're not eating no goat every night.
And my granddaddy was out there killing raccoons, turtles, and all that. We used to eat that shit back in the country. But
see, I don't know.
But it was like, it was still like they was natural with it. You feel me? Even though they was going out, they still hunted their own shit. Like, it was still like a natural essence to it. It wasn't store bought. It wasn't some manufactured. All this going on, all this shit going in it. But yeah,
that's what it's about. If you're gonna eat something, because I feel like a long time ago, right? Long time ago, we ate before like stores and all of that stuff. We ate meat and chicken and stuff. Like, I don't feel like as black people we were always vegan and vegetarian. We were for a long time, but eventually, because we couldn't afford to eat meat every day, right? But when we did eat meat, it wasn't every day.
Definitely not.
It was probably a few times out of the month, a few times out of the year.
When the crops was, when it wasn't that season, and yeah, because they didn't have meat. Yeah, they didn't have meat.
They couldn't afford it. It's expensive. You had to trade.
I'm talking about even way back in the day when they had to go hunt shit.
They
wasn't eating. They
weren't doing that every day.
Right.
They was eating cabbage and grain and peppers and rice all kind of fruits and
juicy.
Yeah, it wasn't eating that. They literally couldn't because it took too much time. It took too much energy. It took more than what they were willing to do. And honestly, they didn't even see meat as food. They didn't see chicken or bison as dinner. They saw it as a life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they saw it as a life that replenished the soil for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're not finna go and kill that animal because that's how they got soil.
That's facts. Yeah.
They didn't see it that way. We see a chicken, like, man, that shit gonna be good tonight. Like,
I ain't trying to tell nobody how to think or do their thing. But I got the vegan cookie right here.
You better break a piece off of that.
Protein
hey, Kitty. Kitty was here the whole time.
Oh, soy too. I'm trying to stay away from soy.
It's
I
soy
said
free?
that. I'm trying to stay away from soy, wheat, potatoes, dairy, meat. I ain't fucking with it. But yeah, I know, right? I'm really trying to do good out here. And some just tells me I need to do it, and I just want to do it. I be backsliding, but that's where I'm headed, and I'm thankful that I'm finally at that place in my life because I've been on this food journey for so long, and I'm finally here. I'm finally here. But anyway, it's protein cookie, macadamia. Yeah, I ain't never had it. I'm about to see what it be like. I'll leave you a piece. I'm probably just gonna take a little piece.
I probably want to eat it.
See, I don't eat shit like this a lot either. I'd rather eat natural cooked food. I've been eating a lot of, and it's almost like when you eat like that, you don't want to go back. And I just picked this up from the store just because. Like, So, but my phone probably about to die though. It's on 20%.
Oh Lord.
But I mean, we can hit up another subject, or you want to put it on charge?
It's up to you.
If I put it on charge, I don't know how she's gonna stand up. Hold up.
Now that I'm finished eating, you can unplug my phone.
No, I need a SIM cord.
I think there's one in there in that bag.
No, I guess it.
I'm about to cover this. But eating healthy is so easy, man. I tell people, if you ain't ready to go vegan, that's fine. Just eat more vegetables. Have one meat a day. You can do that. Have one meat a day, whether it be your lunch, whether it be your dinner, whether it be whatever. Have one meat a day, and throughout the day, eat more vegetables than anything. Once you do that, you'll realize, oh, it's not hard. Especially if you know how to cook. Ain't that right, Kitty? Come on, Kitty. What are you doing?
What are we on? 40 minutes? Let's give it an hour.
Kitty just moved away from me.
It's like I'm trying to see what the hell y'all got going on. But I don't know how this gonna work.
Can you lay it to the side?
No, because they don't let her do the side. They don't do sides.
Hey, hopefully don't nobody call you.
Girl, not nobody. On my phone, dry as hell.
Your phone be dry as kitty litter.
Hold on. Okay. So, what's the next subject? Why is society tripping?
Because
let's get a little more of this wine popping. We done finished eating. We out of the way.
We're full. We're satisfied. Society is tripping because there's so many reasons why society is tripping.
What's the reason?
But the other reason why is
what's the reason, child?
People lack self-love. That's why society is tripping, because people lack self-love to the point where they don't care. People just, and I think it's more like people don't know to care. Not that they don't want to care, but people don't know to care. That everything that you do and partake in affects you mentally, spiritually, physically. I have a little piece. Like everything that you do affects you. Like I just been on a journey of self-awareness, and that journey really just makes you be like, yo, society is really tripping. And when I had made that my Instagram name, I don't even know why I made it. Oh, Kitty. I don't even know why I made that my Instagram name. She didn't want me to touch her. Whatever.
Kitty, she missed me.
She did.
Alright, you can go. I ain't gonna force you. I'm just like you, girl. I don't want to be bothered. When I don't want to be bothered, don't bother me. Yeah.
But like people just don't know to care. Like when I went on a journey of self-awareness, I really took account of everything. Mm-hmm. Like Cat Williams said, everything.
Everything?
Everything. For real though, like even down to the smallest things I am, bro.
Yeah, let's get comfy.
Like what I watch on my Instagram affects me. What I watch on YouTube, what I listen to music wise. Like I like you already know. I'm with the ratchetness. Mm-hmm. But only for like 5-10 minutes. Because bro, that really do affect you. Like, I mean, if you want to be on a path of wellness and a path of growth, you can't just take in everything. You can't just take in everything. Some things you gotta put a filter on. You gotta like really filter out some shit, you know? And like when it come down to relationships, I feel like that's why people be like, relationships are dysfunctional or relationships are this way, because people don't care to really think about what they intake in.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
On all levels.
Mm-hmm.
And that can discourage a lot of people. Because it's like, oh, in order to be on that path, I got to give everything up. Like, damn, what can I do fun then? What? I can't drink. I can't listen to ratchet music. I can't watch TV. I can't eat meat. I can't.
You can.
It's like, it's almost like, I can see how they feel like, damn, like, I don't want to be on that path. Y'all doing too much. Like, I ain't got that time.
But it's like, you can, but with mindfulness.
Yeah.
You can, like, you can listen. We're drinking.
Mindfulness, definitely. I watched an episode of Kardashians yesterday. Mm-hmm. I ain't watched Kardashians in fucking forever. Like forever. And I was just like, I know exactly what I'm watching. Mm-hmm. I know I'm watching an illusion. Mm-hmm. I know I'm watching entertainment. Mm-hmm. I know this shit ain't real.
Exactly.
It's just all entertainment. It's all for show. Like I ain't comparing my life to them because I ain't fucking them. Like I know exactly what I'm watching. Like you said, mindfulness. Just knowing what you processing in your brain. Don't just let that shit take over you. You know, like.
Yep. Exactly. Like even with smoking weed, because some people like get into this argument of like, if you spiritual, you shouldn't be smoking weed. Smoking weed is fine. Are you mindful about it though? When you're smoking weed, what are you doing?
Yeah,
and
are
what
you just laying around being lazy?
Exactly. And what does it make you do? If you smoke and you just want to eat a bunch of junk food, rethink that. Read what is making you want to eat all that when you smoke, because you think you're supposed to get the munchies after you smoke. Yeah, I know that was me at one time.
That was me too. That's why sometimes when you stop, we gotta stop, and we gotta stop and take a step back. That's why it is important to stop what you're doing. Yeah, you ain't gotta stop forever, but you're gonna need to stop for a minute and really figure out what's going on and take a step back. Now I know, like you just said, there's a time and place. There's a time and place and a way to use these different things. We can still, do it, but there's a time and a place.
Like I feel like the dudes, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. You smoking, right? Yeah. And then you with some people, you some homies or whatever, and they start smoking and then they start freestyling. You be like, bruh.
That be me. I be like, yo, let me in, son. Nah.
But see, no,
that's my type of scene actually, because I don't want to be rapping.
But that's mindfulness. Yeah. You know that. Yeah. So you're being mindful of, okay, this weed makes me this way. Right. So therefore, I'm gonna be around a settings where I might be able to get in the studio. Right. You feel me? Exactly. So you're channeling it instead of just smoking. Exactly. You sit in the house by yourself freestyling. Yeah. Wasting it.
Because really, smoking brings a lot of.
It makes you creative.
Yeah. So to be smoking and sitting around and not doing nothing with it. That's how I used to be.
What are you doing?
Eating for no reason.
Sitting on your phone.
I used to smoke just to eat.
Yep.
Just to eat a lot.
Yep.
Sitting on your phone. Man, it's so much lost creativity that you're losing right there. And people already probably not being creative when they're not smoking.
Usually.
Then you smoke.
And then you smoke, you get creative, and you just start rapping around your homeboys, and then that's it. Like, bruh, you could be smoking around people who have studios, and then next time you smoke,
write a song.
Or just write that shit. So the next time you smoke, and you like, man, you write it. So the next time, you actually can
create. It's all about creating.
Create. Yeah. Like when I would smoke, I would start thinking about food, right? And not in a way of like I'm hungry, but in a way of like, how can I make that recipe that I did last week? How can I make it better? So I'd be like, oh God, if I put the flour, or if I use a little bit of that, and then I go in there and try it.
Get hella creative.
I go in there and be like, oh, that's how you do that. And I may not even want to eat it, but I just be like, yo, taste this. Like I just get more creative, especially when I was eating crazy. Yeah. I remember one time, listen to this. Me and my friend, we smoking weed or whatever, and I had we made hungry, and I was like, bro, I'm about to make some shrimp, bacon, cheese fries. She was like, bro, hell yeah, we put some ranch on it. Girl, it was so good. And I was like, wow, like we really
shrimp, bacon, cheese fries. We real. Hell yeah. But have you noticed though that you actually, you ever been high off life and realized like
recently?
What do I weed? Like,
why was I even smoking weed?
I'm high off of life. I'm channeling all this creative energy right now, and
already
like that's what happens when you give it up and you really start connecting with the divine source energy. Like everything's come from that. All the high, all the feeling that you're feeling from getting high, if you connect with that divine energy, man, it will give you everything, all the great feelings that you need. Seriously. And I felt that. And it's like once you felt that, you can't go back. You're going to keep searching for that. You're going to keep searching for that natural high.
Because like the last time I actually was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna smoke. I was actually in a setting. I was in a group of people who was already in a creative vibe, and it was more creative. And I feel like if you're gonna smoke weed and you're gonna smoke it alone, you need to be mindful of why you're smoking it. When something happens and you're like, man, I need to smoke blunt. Why? Why do you feel like you need to smoke a blunt? Because somebody cut you off. Like, you know what I mean? What happened to make you feel like you need to smoke?
Or are you about to go in there and like write or create something?
Exactly. If you feel like you need to smoke to go ahead and get your creative juices flowing, you about to smoke and you about to paint the most vibrant picture you've ever painted. and you about to,
it is like a social thing too. Social, I can see that, being social and being around your peeps or whatever, but it's not an all the time thing though.
It shouldn't. To me,
It shouldn't be.
I'm realizing that it shouldn't be. Like, it shouldn't be. And
But I ain't preaching.
yeah, no.
I just want to make that clear because
we ain't
I
preaching
don't be trying to tell people what to do.
Because y'all grown.
Yeah.
Because y'all grown people.
Yeah.
But it's just like, be mindful. Be mindful of all of it. And when you're on a journey of self-awareness and you're on a journey of growth and on a journey of becoming the best version of you, you just got to be mindful of everything that you're putting into your body. And like, if for 20 years of your life you did a wake and bake, and then you don't even know why you did that. You're just doing it. You're just following the motions.
And a lot of people don't realize that though, that they just addicted to the high. It ain't got nothing else to do. They just like to smoke weed. It's just a thing that
if
they
you feel
do.
like you need to smoke weed all the time, get busier, do more stuff. Cause one time I had a sack. I had a big sack, and I wound up. I think I had lost my job, or I had lost a job. I just went into work one day, and she was like, I didn't make no sales, and she was like, yeah, so you gotta go. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't make no sales one day. She was like, yeah, you gotta go. So I had a sack, and I realized how that sack was gone in 3 days because I was at home all day. I was at home all day. I wasn't doing nothing. But when I started working, I had bought the same amount. I had started working. That sack sat in the drawer for weeks. Right. Because I would be too tired to smoke. I come home and be like, I didn't got no time to smoke. And when I did, I wasn't rolling nothing. I put a little piece in the bowl and go to bed.
Unless you're like an artist who's like making money creating. How do you get all this time?
How do you have all this time? If you feel like, bro, I need to smoke every hour of the day, you're not busy enough. You're just not busy enough. And
some
maybe
people
you
smoke
are.
on break at work.
Some people do. Some people be like, I'm gonna go on me a blunt.
That's when it becomes like it seems like you need it.
Like what?
And I got to a point where I didn't want to feel like no damn fiend.
Right.
Because I used to be like, damn, it ain't no what do we at? And I be calling everybody up.
See,
I'm like a whole fiend.
And
that
right there made me really step into myself. It's like when you want weed, you can't get into the weed, man. You cannot contact the weed, man. He's not entering. You be looking like a fiend. You be like, bro, where you at? Why you ain't responding?
You know anybody else? You know anybody else? Like calling us like a fiend.
You be feeling crazy,
right.
And then when you get it, you be like, oh.
For real.
It really make you feel crazy.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, you be like, damn.
I need to take a step back and really see what's going on here with myself.
Did I really just like consistently imagine if you put that same you consistently wanted for something for an hour and a half consistently. Imagine if you put that same energy
that same hour and a half into something else.
So something that can really benefit you.
Yeah.
Now if you gonna buy the weed and sell it, then I feel you. But if you gonna just buy the weed and smoke it, then bro, you just wasted a whole hour and 35 minutes that you could have been accelerating your life. Like literally. And I'm not saying I'm perfect because I've definitely done that. Like I did that a few months ago. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah, but I'm just saying like in retrospect, you really be like, it ain't even that serious.
It ain't that serious.
It ain't even
That's the point. It just really ain't that serious. And I feel like I just said, I'm extreme with a lot of shit. I have a picture of perfection that I want to see myself as. I want to stop smoking. I want to, eat as healthy as possible. I want to, I'm already very mindful of the things I watch and listen to. I really don't be watching TV or listening to music like that. But those are just things like, and then I be asking myself like, am I just like striving for perfection? Like, but I just really feel like as spiritual beings, we don't need that stuff. And I know it in my soul that I don't. So it's gotta ask myself, why do I want it? What is really going on?
We gotta understand, like we are spiritual beings, but we also are earthly beings.
We are humans. Yes.
We're humans. Yes. So it's like it's nothing wrong with having some wine every once in a while, or having your little blunt every once in a while, but it's in moderation. Yeah. And it's like, don't let these things control you, because a lot of times I think subconsciously we'll go through something, we'll get hurt, we'll get stressed out, we'll feel overwhelmed, and we run to the blunt.
Yeah.
We run to the bottom.
I feel like that was sex too.
We run to the booty.
Even though I've had some problem with it, with everything, I feel like I'm doing so much better than I was 5 years ago. I'm doing so much better with everything.
When you could be mindful and be like, all right. Because then you'll be like, man, I had a rough day. And you're like, let me text this man.
Let me text this motherfucker
and then
I really don't like.
And then you get to texting him and he be like, yeah, I miss you so much. And you be like, don't even come. Don't worry about it.
You ever had a dude, like, you ever had a dude act like he busy? And you just wanted sex? Like, oh, really, nigga? I'll fuck you then.
Like, never mind.
I'll fuck you. Okay. You don't want a free pussy? Okay. Felt like a whole hold up. Like, I'm really out here fiending for dick, and I really don't even fucking want dick. It's something else within myself. I'm not giving myself the love I need. And yeah,
whenever I feel like I need something, or I need a blunt, or I need a drink, or I need, like today, I don't know, I was like, let's get some wine. We haven't seen each other.
And I haven't drunk wine in a while.
Girl, it's been a while since I had a drink. I think it was like maybe like 3, maybe almost a month ago when I had a drink, and I like had those little small plastic cups. I had that, and I was like, woo. It was like, girl.
That's what I was saying yesterday on my when I was talking about like when I got out and did that run. It was in nature. It's like giving that yourself a break off of it, and then once you do it again, it's a different feeling. It's like. And it's like you can enjoy it because you ain't had it in a while. You ain't pressed to have it. Exactly. And it's just like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm good. I feel it. Like, it's a good time. And you ain't got to go and buy another bottle the next day. Like, it's just like this once in a while, you know?
And Jay-Z had said, I think it was Jay-Z or Diddy. One of them had said something like, yo, like, we niggas treat liquor like, liquor like this, I don't know I can't remember what he said. Yeah. But we don't treat liquor like what it is. Like you drink liquor to celebrate, or you drink liquor, you know. You don't just come home and drink liquor after a rough day.
Right.
Like, no, you just no.
Because a lot of people are using these things to cope.
Yeah. And like, bro, I see my mom do that every day. Like, she'll come home every day, faithfully, even now to this day. Like, she will come home and have her a glass of wine. And as a little kid, I'll be like, why you do that every day, Mom? She'll be like, because I had a rough day. And I'll be like I just didn't understand it. And when I got older, started to drink, I was like, why do people drink this shit? This shit nasty. Like, y'all know Hennessy is nasty. That's why I do that face afterwards. Like, y'all know that shit nasty, bro. Why y'all drink it?
It gives them that feeling.
And I started just steering away from liquor myself because the taste. And I was like, man, this shit tastes nasty. And I feel like, when I drink it. So I know that shit not healthy. I know that shit not for me because I just don't like the way it feels and the way it burns. And then I got introduced to wine, and I was like,
something's wrong with this.
I was like, oh, wine isn't bad, but then the way you still get a little burn. So how I realized it's like,
it's meant to be savored. It's meant to be like, it ain't meant to be overwhelmed, overindulged. It
ain't meant for that. And I guess it's because my grandfather was a lush, my uncle was a lush, my dad was a lush. Like, I've seen all of that, so I just be looking at them like. Like, bro,
what is a lush?
Drink a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they drink a lot. Yeah. Like, I don't want to say a drunk, alcoholic, but yeah, they were. Yeah. They were. And like, even my dad will, to this day, he'll have him a bottle with the bag over it in the back seat. I be like, Dad, please.
Gotta have the paper bag.
The paper bag. He'll be like, get my cup. He'll be like, get my. I'm like, we in the car. He'll be like, get my bottle. I be like, Dad,
bring my cup.
Like, stop. He like, get my bottle. He don't care. To this day, he got him a bottle of Jack in his back seat.
Some things I can't relate to. Like, but yeah, it's all different things. I can relate to food and sex addiction, like just overindulging in that, and it's not really even satisfying when you overindulge in it. That's what I'm saying. It's satisfying when you do it every once in a while, and you're like, damn, yeah, it's good. When you overindulging in it, it's like you numb. What's that song? Novocaine, baby.
Oh yeah.
Novocaine. Like you're numb to it. You just doing it just to do it. That's how I felt with food and sex. Just doing it just to do it. There was no fulfillment out of it. It was just like like a robot, just on program, on and on. It was like I need to stop. I need to step back in. And it's still a learning process, but I'm definitely I've definitely grown. Like,
and that's amazing. Like evolution is beautiful, but you can sit back and be like, what was I doing? Like, what was I really doing? Like,
what the fuck was going on? That's what you gotta ask yourself. What the fuck was going on? But what was going on? Can you answer like what was going on?
Oh, like with food addiction. I just like, I'm a Taurus, and I like everybody use like if I using a zodiac for offense, like you know, justifying your shit. But it's like it's a proven fact that Tauruses live through their senses the most out of any sign. So like, no surprise, I'm a chef.
Yeah.
But like food, like taste, right? This is my song. I love it. Like talking about sex, right? But like taste, sound, feelings, scent, all of that shit. I live through my senses the most. So like I remember my dad, I'm about to get a little personal, but my dad used to like talk about my weight and talk about me being fat, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he would literally like ban certain foods from the house, like snacks, cookies, chips, like shit like that. He would ban it from the house. So that made me feel like, what? Nigga, these are my favorites. Like, I love me some gummy bears.
Yeah.
So I would go out my way. I would go to the store and, like, buy hella snacks, stuff it in my book bag, and be in the house.
That probably even made it worse.
It made it even worse because I would be in the house eating that shit on a slit.
Yeah.
Like horribly. Like,
and it's like when you do it behind, it's almost, that's even more addicting. Guilty. And it's like a guilty pleasure. It's
right.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, yeah, but I got these Twinkies. Those whenever he make me mad, I'd be like, man, fuck this. Get my goddamn Twinkies and I'd be eating. You know, I didn't think of it. I just didn't think. I'm like, yo, like whenever I got upset, whenever I felt some type of way, I would eat. Like that's how I would cope. Like, cause food made me feel better. It made me feel happy. I felt full. I felt like, okay, this macaroni and cheese is gonna make me feel better, or this Twinkie is gonna make me feel better, or this pizza is gonna make me feel better. Especially being in New York, Chinese food, goddamn. If anybody here in New York and they live down Harlem, chopped cheese sandwiches, like all that shit just made me feel better. I felt happy. Like I felt like, okay, yeah, like I felt better about myself just eating. It made me feel good. So like that's one thing about food. Woo! Where Kitty probably ran.
Nah, she good. She's chilling.
One thing, like that's one thing about food addiction is like you just feel parts for that moment. You feel fulfilled and you feel like, but then right after that comes guilt. You be like, damn, I should never eat that. Then you be feeling like,
And then the next day you back to eat the bullshit.
The next day you right back at it. Whenever someone make you mad, whenever people talk about you, you go right back to. Because it was comforting.
Bored,
it was comforting. And then you be bored, so you keep like what they put in it, the endorphins or whatever, the sugar, that all that it's addiction. It's addiction. Like sugar literally takes the same things that go, I don't know what's called, the endorphins that go off in your brain is the same ones that go off when you do coke. When you goddamn eat some sugar. Same as cocaine. Sex. It's the same. And sex, it's like I can only imagine like, yo, like the sex feels good. You feel me? So you, especially someone touch you, someone who you love or you care about or you just like for that moment.
Even if they give you that false security of love, like, oh, he likes me. No, bitch.
He just want that ass.
He just want that pocket. That pocket.
So
that hot pocket.
That hot pocket. So it's just like it's the same shit. It's the same thing. And then right after he go over there and you go over there and
give no fucks.
I don't care. So it's like, it's just like whenever you feel like I need something, whenever you feel like, it's her space.
What?
That's her spot.
What's wrong with it?
She can't get up there.
Oh. You better make it do what it do.
She can't.
Or you gotta pull the curtains up? Okay.
Go ahead, Kitty.
She trying to see
She
what's
was trying to
going
get
on
in her
outside.
spot. But like, it make you feel like, you know, you're doing something. When you having sex with somebody and they kiss you and caress you or whatever.
It's those same endorphins that go off when you eating and drugs and all that.
Reset, why am I not with y'all?
Where you at, girl? Where are you at? Okay, I just want to know.
Are people on here?
It's one person on here, but
It's
some
probably
people
Reese.
came in. What's up, Reese? Are you watching, girl? Where are you? I'm gonna post this anyway. I don't care. Nobody ain't gotta be in here. We having our little chat.
Oh yeah, I don't care. You know,
we doing our
they'll catch it.
I don't even be caring who watch. Like, I appreciate y'all for watching. Who does watch? You know, but I already know like people, they got their own life going on.
Life, yeah.
Like, look, hey,
girl,
we doing this. We living our life out here. You feel me?
You filling my cup that's been filled this whole time.
It's been filled, but
see, she got
but Reese, next time need to collab. I already told you about the collab. We gonna do that thing.
We all in Kitty's spot.
How?
I mean, no, she got her spot back.
But yeah.
Are
we? Where we at? Yeah, we at an hour and 6.
It's up to you.
Yeah. I don't want to make it too long because I mean people ain't gonna watch it anyway.
Well, say that.
Like I just said, they might, but if you want to keep talking.
I just know that like
I know like 2-hour videos. Ain't nobody trying to click on.
I've watched 2-hour videos on YouTube. Just depending on what the subject was.
I can't say that I have. See, and I have a short attention span, so when I try to do what I would want to see, you know, like I try not to overdo it. Mm-hmm. Even my last video was only 6 minutes yesterday, but I was looking back at that bitch like, shut the hell up.
You're funny on your own video. You are
like you're talking too much about the same damn thing. Cut it.
But some people, you know what I realize, like especially with YouTube, it's like, cause I'll be like, I don't wanna, and then I look, and some people will say and be having conversations of shit that I have conversations about, and I'll be like, I know I thought I was the only person who thought like that. I thought I was the only person who thought this.
Speaking of YouTube, where your videos at? Nah, I'm playing. I'm waiting for those videos.
Don't do me like that.
Nah, I'm waiting for that channel to start popping. I'm getting time. No, I know you busy with a lot of
so the thing with YouTube
business
is
shit,
like,
you know, boss shit. You feel me? I know you busy.
I'm just trying to figure out how YouTube will work for me. You know, because I don't want to just do. I don't want to just do food.
You don't want to do food.
Yeah, I mean I do, but not only because I'm like I feel like I'm.
What about food and cooking? Like a food and cooking show?
Food and...
Like we just kind of did. Like a talk show / cooking segment. Yeah. That'd be dope. But, you know, we got to play with some ideas.
Because society is tripping ain't just food. Society is tripping about it's like...
That's what I'm saying. So conversations with food. Like we doing right now. Like,
you're right.
Hell yeah. Have different, like, chefs or health people on your show and have different conversations. I'm so excited too. Like this shit is I have ideas too. Like the collabs, it's just dope. Just to be connecting with people, get on YouTube, make a video. Like this is just it's fun.
I feel like life. Oh, I never heard this song, but I've seen it on Summer Walker. Oh, okay. I seen it on her Instagram. I just thought the album cover was fire.
I've heard a couple of her songs.
I like Summer Walker. I just didn't know she looked like that. I don't know
how she looked. How she looked?
She looked. I just was not. I'll show you her Instagram. Oh, okay. I was just not expecting her to look like that. And I know that sounds crazy. Like, oh, what do somebody look like? Like, how can you? But I just wasn't expecting her to look that way. Like, I love her.
I feel like I'm about to be shocked.
You are because I just did not expect her to look like that.
I guess I ain't really never expect how she was gonna look. But I guess the picture gonna be like, oh well, that.
Well, I wasn't thinking that. She's pretty though. And she could really sing.
Definitely. I love vibey ass music like this. Just like that. Summer Walker, Kalani, who else? Her. Like those kind of vibes.
And she date, what's her name?
Who?
London. We got London on the track.
Oh really? I ain't never seen how he look either.
He cute.
Really?
Ow.
I don't know how he look.
That's them.
Why she don't look like he thought?
I don't know.
Let me see another pic.
She deleted one of the pictures that I was like, whoa, she deleted it.
Okay, London fine.
He fine, girl.
I ain't
London
never seen
still
her.
okay. London fine. I just didn't expect her to look like that. I guess like the face tats and like I don't know.
But that's dope. I mean,
no, she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
It just kind of shocked me a little bit.
I mean, what do you think she was gonna have that damn
I don't even know how.
more natural look? I
don't even know how I thought she was gonna look. That's why I can't even like describe it because I don't even know how I thought she was gonna look. I don't even.
She
know.
got a rapper type look.
Yes, that's what it is. She looked like a rapper.
Yeah.
She looked like a city girl rapper.
But that's
That's
I mean,
how-
she changing the game because you ain't really got no R&B singers that
like her.
got the rapper
All
look.
the R&B singers
That
look
is
like.
that is a whole new.
Yeah.
That's a whole new lane right there. Yeah, she's cute.
She's pretty. She's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. She ain't got that many photos
She
at
don't
all.
have that many pictures of her.
Yeah, she don't be fucking with social media.
And I feel like if I were to be a celebrity, that's how I would be. Like I would post like my kids. I would probably not even post my kids. I'd probably post my dog. I post what I
don't
eat.
need to know all of my family business.
Yeah, I probably post my dog. I probably post what I eat, and I probably post my outfit.
I used to want to post my niggas and have that little social media.
I would post one picture,
but I've never been that girl. Like even like I would post every now and then who I was dating, but y'all don't need to know who I'm dating.
I would post one picture, like how she got.
Who was that?
That's great. Oh, that's Chris.
Oh, hey, how you
We
doing?
was looking for you earlier.
Are you raising your voice? What happened? Hold on,
You're disturbing my vibe.
I was looking for you earlier.
Oh, you was looking for me earlier?
Yeah.
I thought you was raising your voice talking about some crazy shit. I was like,
I should have been, cause why you left that toilet seat up? No, I'm just kidding. I feel you got your own bathroom.
oh, shut up. Hey, let me hit you right there, bro.
It's so funny. You don't have to get off the phone.
Well, we're on live.
We're on live.
Doing a
YouTube
little
live. Key has a YouTube channel, so we just
Oh, y'all on YouTube?
we just stuffed our
Yeah.
faces.
Oh.
Slide in, Chris. This Chris, the artist.
The darn, I smell some
What you
Moscato.
Oh yeah.
Riesling.
You know we just.
Oh, see, I'm
We took
fancy
it back.
too. I'm fancy
We don't drink
too.
Moscato.
What's that, Riesling?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she ain't drinking it with the pinky out.
Yeah, she don't know about the
Oh
pinky
no,
out.
I don't
What's
need to
your
put the
name?
pinky on the cup.
What's your
What you saying?
What's your name?
Key.
Key?
Yeah,
Chris. You
Chris,
you
nice to meet
introduced
you.
me, you got
Chris, Key, Chris.
I've heard all about you already. Now I'm playing.
I was like, this is Chris. Look, this Chris.
I ain't finished that.
He gonna finish it.
You slide on the other side too.
Chris is popping in.
Only one person in here, but hey, we posting this.
That one person though. What's up, one person? What's up, one person? What? Dolo in there.
Chris, that hat fire.
You said
The Wu-Tang hat.
I thought you said about me. I thought you said I was fine. I was like, thank you, baby. I try something.
Chris, get some art so we can show YouTube when you get a
Get some
chance.
art?
I know you got some
If
in
the
your
light
bag.
is getting dark in here, we gonna
Turn
have
that light
to.
on.
Yeah, give me some light. I'm not being wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you the one that came in here last night slamming shit around.
Nah, I
You
just
know
got
what?
here this
She's
morning.
not here.
What part of this other?
That's the Airbnb guy.
Oh, that's the motherfucker that was slamming
He
shit around.
said, I didn't, he said, I'm sorry, I didn't pull the door all the way up on the garage. I was like, bro.
I came outside with the shirt on. I'm like, what's up,
He
bro?
did. He was like, who the hell making all that goddamn noise?
I came outside like somebody daddy in the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck?
Can you show us some art, sir?
Oh.
We're trying to see the
If,
fire.
I mean, if you want to, you ain't got
You
to.
trying to see the vibes?
We're trying to see the fire.
You trying to see the vibes? Hold on. Come on here, listen to this too.
I'm dead.
Every time I come in the crib, I make hella noise.
You did. Last night, I heard, I'm home.
Oh, you heard?
I was like, he made it.
You was here. I was like, damn.
I was here. I was falling asleep,
Whoever is
though.
here, and I'm sorry for screaming.
I was falling asleep. I was like, I'm not even
No, you wasn't. You wasn't sorry.
He was happy to be home.
I was happy as hell.
You had a long day.
No, I had a wonderful day. Actually.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Started my new job and everything.
Turn up.
And I was just like, shit, today was a good day. Now I top it all off. I'm at the crib. God's good.
All the time.
All the time. God's good. Amen. Amen. Let the church say
Facts.
amen. Ew.
But we was just talking about, Chris, maybe you, if you don't mind, if you're not doing nothing.
Y'all talking about me for real?
A little bit.
Well,
Shout out to
I said we were talking about on YouTube.
Oh,
We were talking about.
I thought you were talking about me. You know I'm a Leo. I like my ego strokes.
Oh,
my
here we go.
I can say that shit. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. That shit come out with territory. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's your moon sign? Let's get deeper.
Let's get deep.
What's your moon sign?
know.
We gonna find out.
Oh, that's what we should find out. Where your phone at?
Where the Google at, goddamn?
It's on your
We
phone.
got Cafe Astrology.
Cafe, where is my phone?
Your phone right here.
My phone about to
Oh,
die.
damn. We ain't got
She
time.
gonna put me on spot by my moon sign. She ain't trying to Google.
But my phone about to die.
Nah, it's cool.
No, it ain't cool.
We'll check it out. We'll check it out later.
Nah, it ain't cool. You know your birth time?
My birth
You
sign.
don't need birth time for moon sign, do you?
My birth time?
Ascending, you
You
need.
need your
born in
birth
the
time
morning.
for all of them.
I was
I
born in the
mean,
morning.
your time.
You need the time. You don't know the time? You need to know the exact.
I was born in the morning, like 6 something.
I know
You need
you're
to know
for your
the exact
ascendant sign. You need the
What's up, dog?
Yo, you look like a dude.
I look like a lot of niggas.
You look like Chris. I don't know if I met anybody that looks like you.
I have.
I get this shit out.
I like
you look my
Tati.
homeboy, dog. You look like you look like who the fuck?
People always try to say somebody look like somebody.
Yeah, I always say that shit. I like a lot of niggas. I just don't see it.
I love that
That is
type of
nice.
one.
We talking about the leopard.
That ring?
I should have put flowers on that nigga instead of fucking spots. Breath should be burning me.
It's okay. You still
No,
can.
this shit been hard. You feel me?
Okay.
Because it's like it's already in here, and this is for my brother. You feel me? So it's like.
Well, let's see. Let us see.
Some of this, a lot of this shit is unfinished. But this is a book I'm putting together for my brother because I've been doing graffiti for the past 4 years, and you know what I'm saying. I started off in the whole fine art shit, the whole animation shit. So he was like, bro, like he always told me like, look, I want you to do what you started off doing, because that's shit I fuck with. That graffiti shit don't impress me. So you know, nigga talking all this shit, like don't act like you know what I'm saying. Nigga, I lost it.
I got that
You know what
fire.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is dedicated.
Can we
to
show
him,
you
so that's
that?
why-
I'm a drink it. You know, I drink really slow. I feel it. Like
feel
I
it?
one sip of
You
wine,
about to
I'll be
sleep.
like,
And out of all of them, I'm not even gonna cap.
old lady with it.
This one is like one of my proudest ones because I
I'm
was
about
bored as
to
shit.
cut it.
Yeah, let's. Oh, if you don't mind, can we show YouTube? Not yet. Okay.
I
Okay.
ain't ready for that shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut
Okay.
YouTube down.
Okay.
Shut
Well,
up.
well, you can see. Don't show nobody else.
So I started at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Get the
Oh,
whole
excuse me.
experience. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. See?
Where you go
Now,
back?
what is this? This what you use?
Hey,
Okay, I was about to say, yeah. Okay,
It's
okay.
8, but see, I bought that book for like $2 at Hobby Lobby, so like the pages is like slightly cheap, so they couldn't handle everything I had to bring to the table. What's up, baby?
Factual.
Everybody love Kitty.
Oh, this is cute.
I love it.
I love that.
Yes. I love this book. Like,
Kitty. Everybody think her name is Kitty now. Nobody knows she has a real name. We all
His
call
name
her
is Kitty.
No, her name is Nefertiti. Nefertiti.
She didn't tell me that shit when I first came up here.
Nefertiti is her name, but everybody just call her Kitty. Kitty. And she responds. She'd be like, meow.
Don't put your ass in my face now. Don't play that shit.
that's all she do. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Chris got that fire, right?
That Popeye.
That's
Sorry,
a little
YouTube,
something.
we
I
can't
got a
show
lot
you
more
all.
on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more
You
on
wanna-
Instagram. You know. Add the Instagram. You
Go
know.
plug it in. No, I'm playing.
It's at the aristocrat for all you fuck niggas. No, I'm playing.
Jesus.
All right, we about to get up out of here. We've been on here for like over an hour, like an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, I was like, what the is that?
Not Poppy.
But yeah, we about to get up out of here.
We out. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate you guys for watching. I will be posting this, and I appreciate you, Chef Naya, for coming through, the beautiful
Yes,
queen, and you know it's gonna be much more collabs happening. So
And
y'all
me
just
too.
wait on
And
it.
Chris.
All right, we got another special guest that just popped in. But
Very special guest. Not special like important,
Yeah.
but special like crazy.
I don't even know him. I don't even know him, y'all.
New
But
friend.
yeah, you already know we winning wellness, and put your crowns on and keep your crowns on because we winning. All right, I'll check you guys later. Peace.